So you got your little mouse pointer, right? And just move it
Uh,
on. Yeah.
what does Mr. Huang do as he says that?
He kind of points at the mouse.
All right. So picking up the mouse, Hank he grabs it and he takes it and he like pulls it up from the table. Now what?
Well, you can put it right down on its little pad. It's basically
All
like,
right.
huh? Imagine. Oh, okay. Let's think about like how a mouse would be used. What's a good analog? No party animal, not snorting coke.
Oh my God.
No, that's not the sliding motion we're going for. Um, okay, guys, explain mouse use.
Slide that shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you just slide it around on the bottom, like you're playing like what's that thing? Shuffleboard?
I don't know
No,
what
and
that
then
is.
huh. You never played? It's pretty fun. Or like, oh, like hockey, but
I've
like
never played
just a
that
puck.
either.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Tank takes like the mouse and one moment.
Uh, but without the puck, without the he's like hockey if you literally held the hand. Okay. Oh my
Okay,
god.
and you watch for a moment as he debates, and very strongly, you watch as Tank smacks the mouse as it goes like not too far, but it slides across the table, away to the other computers as it just takes off on its own like a living mouse.
Awesome. Can Mr. Wrong try and intercept it?
Yes, that would be. Oh my God, which one is it? I think Flight of Body.
All right, that works for him, dude. He has pretty bad sleight of body. Yeah, it's a -3. Mr. Fogg. He's not good at this fine motor skill stuff.
Mhm.
He knows how to run. Okay. 1d20 -3.
Okay, as it slides across the table, very quickly, one of your lower arms reaches up and smacks the mouse, slamming it onto the table and keeping it in place from sitting further across the table.
Whoa,
As
not
you
that
look
hard.
over to the as you look over to the cursor on the screen, it has completely fled over somewhere off into the distant void beyond the computer screen. In the back, you hear m- more muffled conversation as whispers are shared between Sammy and Gowan.
Interesting, interesting. So while with his like lower arm, he's like, "Oh, whoa, that's kind of it. But you gotta actually keep your hand on it, and not that far. You only need to stay kind of in the square that you're holding it." Um, did you see how like the mouse like went flying? The pointer, I mean, on the screen, and then he kind of like moves like his entire arm length back until like the
Mm.
little pointer like kind of appears, and then sort of jiggles it around. Now you won't be needing this mouse for the game, just to open it up. So he kind of like double clicks
Yeah,
on
I'm with
the
you.
thing, and you'll get to use the honestly kind of easier for this because uh yeah, he's like kind of easier for this thing, and so like the little app opens up. How does Tank feel as it like loads? It is distinctly more Oh, sorry, 37. Um, is distinctly more dated even than the actual, uh, like, computers themselves.
So I just realized that everyone's talking a different channel. Sorry, I'm going back to that.
Mhm.
Yes, thank you. Uh, as Tank watches the app boot up, instead of maybe what you would expect most, maybe a little bit of excitement or maybe a little bit of disappointment at the age of the app, you actually see a very small sparkle in Tank's eye. Whoa! The wizard casted a spell!
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Tank,
And in
uh,
this
Tank,
g
like,
yeah,
uh, Tank is much more focused on the screen now. As the game pops up and the little the opening thing plays.
yeah, you can actually cast spells in this game, so you are the wizard, and it's pretty simple. And so he kind of just selects, like, the non-competitive, extremely basic, easiest course, kinda
Yeah.
slowly going around, this time navigating with the keys. He's kind of
Mhm.
taken over. I assume that Tank kinda, like, scooches away, just ever
Yeah,
so
Tank
slightly.
does not seem to be against that.
He's
Session
like,
67, you guys will all be executed.
"Awesome. That sounds about right." Yeah, so he just boots him up into a game, and it's like, basically, you'll just, for now, just, like, repeat the symbols by, like, pressing on them, and you'll cast spells with them. That sound alright?
I'm a wizard.
You
Tank
are the wizard,
nods
bro.
as he looks to the keys and begins to play the game. Very slowly, he taps them one by one with two fingers, one from each hand. And your job here is done.
My job here is done. Understanding how to use a keyboard is the hardest part, so he's not concerned about the homework or anything right now.
Mhm.
Alright, cool. Now, while he's doing this though, get your ears on Sammy and go ahead.
All right, roll perception.
Okay. That's a flat 1d20. Hell
Holy
yes!
shit! Oh my god. Okay. All right. So from the back of the room, as you particularly help Tank, you hear in the back a very quiet conversation. Maybe Kaiji was right. He is talking to the dog, right? Yeah, they're still working together. I don't know. Isn't he gonna talk to us all eventually? Goen's voice is a little bit higher, or not higher, but more loud than Sammy's. You hear a tiny bit of waver in his voice. The two seem to be very deep in studying you as your back is turned, helping Tank. I think he's training him or something. Well, I guess that's what he's doing for us all, like training us for something. No, no, he's supposed to help us, right? I mean, he's only supposed to help the people who are not that smart. Sammy hesitates before he says that, as you feel his eyes burning into the back of your head. Just as he finished, as wizard sounds start to emanate from the computer, as spells are very, very slowly cast. You turn around and you look at the two. Instantly, they stop talking and stare right back at you.
Awesome. Yeah, okay. Sure. There's something up. Obviously, there's conversations that have happened
Mhm.
between them and Kaititu, and that is bad news. Uh, Mr. Fogg would not trust Kaititu to say anything accurate, polite,
Mhm. Even if it's true.
even if it's true, which, for probably totally isn't. So, he has to figure out.
One second. Sorry, my
That's fine. I'm getting stage fright. Stage fright throw. A new element unlocked. Periodic table throw.
back.
Yay. Okay,
Wait.
okay.
No, I'm so sorry. You got this.
I got this. Yeah, okay. It's, I think, kind of on cue. I'm gonna guess that Sam and Goen have actually not opened up their stuff. Where are the
No,
wizard sounds coming from?
they're all coming from both Tank and Eunice.
Awesome. Oh my god. I just realized something about Sunny.
Yeah.
Does he abide by witchcraft? Anyway, crap. Anyway, let's walk past the back row and see.
So through antlers, as you approach the back of a class, Sammy go and immediately they turn to their computers and start to scramble, turning them on. As as Dorian just kind of is lazily in the back. You don't think he's turned it on yet, but you think that it may not be best to bother him.
Mhm.
Sunny though, Sunny. As you approach the dog, he seems to be tilting his head forward, trying to get a better look at the computer past the cone, and hovering over the wizard icon. He is not clicking it. He has a slight like he has a very slight expression of what's the word? He's not happy. He looks a little bit frazzled.
His disapproval.
Hmm. It's not
Oh
quite
my.
disapproval. He just looks a little bit hesitant. The pixelated wizard is staring back at him with a mysterious grin, and Sammy is showing nothing but a vague sense of fear.
Okay. I feel like I feel like Mr. Fong is not. What role would that be to figure out that this guy hates wizards?
Imagination.
Imagination. Damn, he has a really bad imagination. Come on, good luck, guys. -3. Oh,
All
we
right,
keep winning.
as you look to Sunny and the friendly, mysterious wizard, you start to think. You go back to the days of old, where wizards still inhabited the risen world, maybe even further before. But you know that wizards and Christians, they've always been natural enemies. Ecoanthropology proves that they may be some sort of natural species that maybe a predator and prey, or perhaps competing animals. You don't know enough about wizards and Christians as a species to know this deep, deep history, but you can imagine the wars they fought. Sunny is intimidated by this wizard. He's not quite sure what to do, and so clearly the wizard is the alpha in the situation.
I
You
see.
need to show Sunny that he is the boss, that he can overcome this wizard. Because if you know anything about Christians, they don't like magic. At least not that type.
Interesting.
Thank you, Eco
Okay.
Anthropology, for a little assistance. I felt
Thank you,
it
Eagle.
I felt it needed a voice. So,
But
Mr. Wong, with that in mind, you approach Sunny.
okay. Wizards, the alpha. And probably more relevant is recollection of a very distant time in his life where a childhood friend of his said that his parents were demon worshippers for playing Dungeons and Dragons. Uh, yes, wizards and Christians don't mix. And back then, that was antiquity. That was the dinosaurs. Okay.
Yep.
Nah, he's still young. Anyway, um, okay, so clearly the little hit of dread with Sammy going can wait a little bit. There's clearly people who need actual help. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, he'll walk up to Sammy in the back row anyway. At least I think so.
He's in the mid row.
Mid row, yeah, he'll scooch up to
Eunice.
Sammy, kind of going past Eunice. Um,
Eunice is behind Sunny.
oh, Eunice is behind Sammy. Got it. Yeah, he'll kind of like notice that midway and then like scooch over. Um, yeah, he'll let Sunny speak for himself first. Hey, Sunny, what's up?
Oh, hello, Mr. Wong. Uh, nothing. Don't worry. Sunny sort of like glances back as he tilts his cone just a little bit further ahead. As he glances at Mr. Huang, then the nefarious wizard. The wizard is still unflinching, staring at him, and this seems to scare him just a little bit.
Crap. Does the game might have a plain text mode? It's gonna be really boring. There's gonna be no spells involved. But
Yeah.
worst case scenario, you could also just type in the notepad. Ugh,
Hmm.
so lame. Okay, anyway.
Can you roll empathy really quickly?
Okay.
Actually, wait. Yeah, roll empathy, and I'll wait a little tiny bit.
Right.
Oh man. All right, continue.
Okay. The nefarious wizard has arrived. Um, is I don't mean to assume, but it's like is the wizard giving you trouble or
Oh, yes. If it isn't bother, would it be okay if I play a different game? I don't think I can play this.
uh yeah, sure. I think the game might have a plain version where you don't have to cast spells. Don't know if you're still against that. There wouldn't be a wizard
Oh
on
no,
screen.
I think just the idea, it's a little bit against what I believe in. I'm sorry about the difficulty, Mr. Huang, but this means a lot to me. He still side eyes the wizard as like Sunny refrains from clicking the app.
Is his like yeah, is his mouth like hovering on the wizard or is even the mouse scared of the wizard?
The mouse is shaking a little bit as Sunny's hand sort of almost like uses the mouse as like almost like a stim toy as he goes a little bit back and forth. Like a
Hmm.
moth to a flame, it flies in and out, avoid the wizard, for it would be its doom.
They've battled against wizards, and apparently the wizards have won.
The
So
wizard is actively winning.
the wizard is actively winning. Um, Probably best Mr. Hog things to not intrude on this like centuries old feud between the wizard and the Christian.
Yes.
It seems too important. And also, in his masters, he was taught about freedom of religion, um, which he does legally have to follow. So, although he did not expect this. He forgot that this was still a problem. Like, come on, guys! It's like 1990X. Thought we were over this.
Yeah,
Um,
the wizards are long gone.
yeah, wizards are gone. They don't exist anymore.
Mhm.
Um, they all died at some point.
Yeah, Christian
Um,
remains. Can you roll empathy once again?
okay. Rough.
As you look at Sunny, you see almost a tiny glimpse of someone you know in his eyes.
Huh.
Sunny has been around computers in the past, and you think that this person has as well, but their experience is not strong. You don't know why Sunny really feels this way. You have your ideas, you have your imagination, but you can't quite break through why Sunny or this other person you know is not close with a computer.
Hmm.
And inside of you, you know that this does make you feel a little bit bad.
Cassie. He kind of thinks. Okay. Right?
Okay.
Maybe. Who knows? With an 8, we can never know. Okay.
And can you roll the meat?
Okay.
All right,
Dude.
awesome. You don't feel anything. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I am now going to switch over to the math class. I believe I already sent the RP image. All right, so as you guys all enter math class, I will note everyone is there but Princess is talking oh my god, with Hissy. She chats with her very idly before the class begins, but Flora seems to be laying on her desk, not quite engaging with the rest of her friends. Where do you guys want to sit? Awesome. Okay, Mama, you got final pick.
Where are we dropping? Okay.
That's okay. Mama does not remember much. Alright, so you sit by Nancy. Awesome. Alright, so Mina, I will note, as you enter the class as one of the first ones in, you see Steph and Griffin. And as you approach, Steph waves you over. He still looks a little bit sheepish, but sorry. But as you sit down, the two of them seem to pay attention to you. Very quickly, from when you sit, a noxious smell seems to appear almost magically in front of you as Kakichi takes the seat directly next to you. Immediately, you scrunch your nose and you try to look to. You try to look to. What do you mean? What?
No,
No,
in
no,
front.
like across from her. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the terrible, noxious smell wafts behind you, and you feel that Seth and Griffin smell it too. But TV does not flinch, as he gives a ever-present smile to Kakichi. Mamo, as you go to
Delicious.
Nancy, you see her give almost a side eye as you sit next to her, but she does not comment, and she seems to keep to herself, a little bit cautious of Mama. And right at the front, at the head of the class, you guys all see Mr. Brandt. He seems to be typing something on his computer as he ignores all of you momentarily. Actually, can you all roll empathy? It's been so long since you guys have seen Mr. Brandt.
15 million years.
Oh my god.
We all suck.
Zero empathy team. Okay, Mama, Mama. Oh my god. All right, so Mama, as you look over to Mr. Brandt, it's gonna be a very Mama flavored thing. Let me think for a second. Mama, as you look over at the old skinny man, you see him almost like frantically typing on the computer. He seems a little bit out of it, as if, and it reminds you of Mr. Huang in a way. As you've seen nothing but teachers fumbling, and you fear that you are going to see it again. He's not directly acknowledged class, as he just continues, not opening or saying anything to the students that are now waiting for him. This guy thinks he's gonna, like, you do not want to do math, and you hope that he does not acknowledge you for the rest of the class. And so we begin. If we all stay completely still, he won't realize we're here. George is dying.
He senses movement. He's like an
You can only
animatronic.
see movement.
It's
Yeah.
like it's like, you know those lights that only turn on if you're like moving? That's
Yes.
him.
Motion
Yep.
sensors.
Yes. He's an animatronic with motion sensors.
I'll turn to Mina. Very, very like hushedly. You see Seth go like, he gives you a little wave and like a half a smile with missing teeth as you watch as he gestures to like behind him.
Who?
Behind him, you see Blair, sitting completely just like she's not talking to anyone else. Like behind him, as he looks at you, expecting.
Um, what's the vibe of the classroom? Because obviously she doesn't get Mr. Brandt's like grade. Is there anything she
Mm-hmm.
can infer from that, other than what you've said already?
Aside from like the frantic typing, Princess and Hissy seem to be idly chatting, very like quiet and politely, as the class has not yet started. But aside from that, the rest is dead quiet. It seems that Mr. Brandt
Hmm.
is
What does Seth want me to do? Why? Why is? Oh, she sees. Okay. Um. Uh. She nods, and and this space next to Blair is still empty, right?
yes.
Hmm. You know what? She's actually gonna move seats to be next to Blair. We'll do that. We'll do that. Um, Mina gives a little thumbs up, and then pivots from where she was going to the seat behind. Griffin.
Yes. As you push your seat out, um, Mr. Brandt looks up and stops his typing momentarily. As he watches Mina move seat. Um, oh my god. As he watches like Mina move seat, he actually sighs and rubs his forehead. Purposefully, you go. Oh my god, you go between uh the cheerleader and the goth, and you sit down politely. Blair does not seem to give you a second thought.
Sorry, I can't stand the smell over there. I just thought it'd be nicer to sit back here. Hi.
Blair like looks over to Kekitu and nods, kind of like understandably, as she once again she like returns to
I'm turned to what? Sorry.
her silence. She does not seem to be
Mm.
she doesn't seem to be looking for a conversation. That does not have to stop you.
Mm. Can Mina gauge how Blair feels about Herbie? Well, I mean, I guess it's understanding, but you know what? She'll gauge it after she starts talking. Um. Uh. She's gonna like look over to Mr. Brandt, still not like aware of like why he's the way he is. Um. And like kind of whisper, um, is he always like this? I mean, I've heard things, but you know.
Blair glances over to Mr. Brandt. Past Kekitu, the source of a smell, and shrugs, pretty much.
I mean, um, I'm thinking. Sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, and sorry. I know it was a while ago, but sorry about before. I didn't mean to do any of that. If it helps, I don't associate with that guy anymore. No hard feelings, right?
Blair looks back, looking to Mau Mau now. And Mau Mau, you catch her glance. But if you make eye contact for a second, as Blair just completely nonchalantly stares at you. No hard feelings.
Thanks.
I stare back.
Right, right. You know, you guys are cool. Yeah, yeah. If there's anything I can do, just let me know. Uh, but I was wondering something. If I can ask a question.
And you say if there's anything you can do,
Mm-hmm.
Blair nods. Continue.
Um. Okay. I'm just curious. I saw Candy. Um, going into Mr. Lancaster's class, and it was like right after the whole like break-in thing, and I was wondering if like you knew anything about it, um, because I heard from somewhere I felt like Mom was a part of it, and I'm just thinking like, well, Candy, and Candy was like snooping around, I'm assuming, so um, I'm just curious. I won't tell anyone. Again, I'm just like wondering
Wasn't her.
if there's anything about that. Sorry, what did you say?
Wasn't her.
I assume so, yeah. I mean, personally, I wouldn't announce it if I did it. So, I get it. Uh, I also heard that oh, Mina's gonna like wait, how far is Flora from both of them?
Um,
Like
she's
earshot?
like
Or
lives on
whispering?
a yeah earshot.
Oh, like I also heard that something happened like wait, I don't know if I mentioned this already. Whatever, it's fine. Um I also mentioned that like um something happened um with with Tom, and I was wondering, do you know anything about that? I mean, it seems like you um like uh were aware of it. Again, just curious. I don't know anything about the sound.
No clue.
No. Yeah, I figured. Well, hope everyone's alright. Do you know what Candy was doing there? I mean, I don't blame them for looking. I mean, I was also kind of curious, but
I don't know. Can you roll empathy?
yes, we'll see. 1d20 minus 5. 14.
Okay. Blair's poker face is good, as she almost like lazily nods and like nods and agrees, looking across the classroom and avoiding your gaze. But as you inspect the Goth owl, you do think that Blair seems to be good friends with Candy. So good that Candy, I'm not sorry, not Candy, that Blair does not seem to care that Candy was involved.
Hmm.
There's a lack of interest in what you're discussing, a genuine lack of interest. And that makes you almost suspicious. It seems that what you're saying, Blair already knows.
Oh,
And you are
yeah.
just repeating info that is no longer new to her.
It knows about. She's gonna like lower down her voice a little bit more. Like even like more almost like conspiratorially, like lean over.
Hmm.
Look, I was with Guy, after school that day. Tell me, really honest with you is why I'm asking you this. Um, I'm pretty sure that that guy right there. She points up to the empty seat where Tom usually sits.
Hmm.
Took Guy's pills. I was just wondering if you had any idea where he was.
All right, so can you? I'm thinking. I think I really okay. Mama, as you watch, Mina like point towards you where Tom once stood, you see Blair almost like raise an eyebrow.
Right.
What's
Sorry,
it
that was
to
my
you?
dad.
Oh,
Continue,
don't
sorry.
worry. What's it to you? She says very flatly. She raises an eyebrow at you, unmoving now, as she looks you in the eyes.
Mhm. Sorry. Did you say something? Sorry, my brain is like I just got off
Oh,
of my
sorry.
shoulder. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. Blair says, "What's it to you?" She doesn't seem to be reacting emotionally. This is a
Mhm.
genuine question.
You know, I was just thinking, guy's already gone. I think you know that, right? But I think it'd be a good thing to try and find Tom if he's still around. And he definitely is still around. Because, I mean, there's a lockdown, right? No one can leave. And so I was just part of a little thing where we're trying to find him. And that's why you don't have to worry about it. You just need to tell me if you know anything about Tom. Okay? No, I feel like
Blair. I'm sorry. I need to think for a moment.
it could.
Tom, nothing. But I'll see if I can figure anything else out.
Mina's gonna take a moment and think.
1 second, my earbuds are malfunctioning. 1 moment.
No
Sorry.
worries. No, it's okay. No, no.
This is so sad. The earbuds malfunctioning made you better at microphone.
I was gonna say the mic quality did.
All right.
The mic quality went up when your headphones malfunctioned.
That's just so bad. That's so bad.
Anyways, Mina's gonna like. There's like a little bit of like a glimmer in her like in the back of her mind, and she's gonna internally she's like, I just hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
She's gonna go to her bag and then like quietly like shuffle into it. She's gonna pull a $20 bill
Mhm.
and she's gonna like quietly pass it over to her. I appreciate it. Again,
Has he
there's
set
anything I
the
can do for
bill
you.
on the table? Oh, sorry.
No, no, sorry. Yeah. Again, if there's anything I can do for you, I can probably provide it. And she's also gonna pull out like her phone. Give me your number after class. And she's gonna put it back
Awesome. All right. Wait, did you give your phone to Blair or just flash
No,
it?
she was just gonna show it up. She's just gonna show it because
Awesome.
I don't think she wants to like give Blair her phone like in the middle of class or like right before it
Mhm.
starts.
Yeah.
But yes.
Blair takes the bill and immediately hides it and returns to her former stance. As you look around the class, it seems that no one has noticed. But, Mao, I'm going to switch to you. You just witnessed this all happen, and Nancy is none the wiser. Fiddling with her jacket, Nancy seemed to have missed this giant thing that you have just witnessed, and now the news knows nothing. You're in shock. You just watched this happen. You just watched me bribe someone to do God knows what.
I
A
need to.
million situations run through your head. And you look over to this eel, and she isn't even paying attention.
I got a tap her on the shoulder.
Yeah. Aggressively, you begin to tap. And then she jumps as she looks at not the crime occurring. She looks at you. She's like, you like you're crazy. Nancy's just like wide-eyed staring at you. What? What is it?
But I have to post this real quick. It's the criminal. I see pointing at Mina and pointing at Mina.
Okay. So as you start to wildly point at Mina, you start pointing at Princess. And wide eyes. Nancy just looks over. It's just mouth wide open as you start to explain. What?
The rich girl. She passed money to the owl. Or wait, no, that's not a character.
Wait, no. You don't know about what an owl is.
She passed.
That's a lizard.
She passed it to the lizard. The bribe.
The lizard. Nancy starts to look around the room, and as she looks at Hissy, she stops. She stops on Hissy and looks back to you. A $20 bill?
Yes. Do you not see it?
I'm gonna note, Princess and Hissy have stopped talking. As Hissy turns back to look at the ruckus that's going on in the back of a classroom. And she looks at you. She says, "I'm not a lizard." She has the look on her face is one of disgust. As Nancy and you both look at her now guilty of a crime you didn't know you committed. We're looking at
No.
you like you're the criminal. When Mina has just done this right under their noses.
I swear I'm not crazy. Dude, that lizard. I'm pointing. I need to point at Blair.
Oh my god. Okay. So as this ruckus goes on, actually what did you want to do with Kibi?
We just gonna have idle conversation, ask how Kibi's day was and everything.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so KC2. Never seen him before all this chaos. Is hello, Kibi.
Hello, Kaitutu.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
How do I try to gauge this is kind of more like a general question. How do I try to gauge Kibi's state? Would that be an empathy roll? Or would that be not an empathy roll? Because it doesn't really
You can do logic or empathy.
logic would is Kibi how is Kibi I'm gonna do logic. Is Kibi I'm not gonna ask how's Kibi feeling, how is Kibi doing as a
Physically?
computer is
Yeah.
physically as well as because Kibi's been through a lot lately and we
Yeah.
don't know how well he is after the whole neck snapping incident.
Yeah.
So +5, that's a 13.
As you look over as you look over Kibi, he seems to be pretty much repaired.
Mhm.
From what you can tell, there is not much of a difference between Kibi pre and post neck snap. It seems that Mr. Brandt has done a good enough job at repairing his murdered son. Mostly, Kibi has a smiley face, and that means that Kibi is happy. You trust this. Seems simple
Okay.
enough.
Okay. So I'm thinking. Could I do a recollection roll? Because I know the last time Kibi really kind of low-key glitched out was with the repeating number when Brant asked Kibi to solve a question that had an infinitely repeating number after it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll recollection to remember
Yes.
that? Okay. 1d2 20 minus, I'm assuming. That'd be. Oh, it's actually +1.
Mhm.
That is a 15.
All right. So you recall the incident, and you think that this is pretty simple enough. If you want to test Kibi in a sense of numbers, you could try to give him a question that cannot be rounded up, or like cannot be solved without rounding up.
Mm-hmm. So can I just do that? Do I have to make one, or
You have to
or
make
can I
one,
just?
bro.
Okay. 1 divided by 3 is, I think it's 0.3 repeating.
All right. So do you say it?
Yeah, I would just go. Why is Arthur coughing weakly?
This
Say it. Don't listen to
entire
her.
thing. This
Don't
entire
listen to her.
thing.
Don't listen to her.
What's wrong with this entire thing?
Don't listen to her. Don't listen. Shut up, Arthur. Shut up. Silence. Silence.
No,
Silence.
I need to know. Why is
I'm
there a
I'm,
meat thing? Why is
I'm
there two
hitting
parts
you with
of
a
meat?
fly swatter. Speak. Do your thing, to do.
This is gonna get Brant's attention, obviously, because Kiwi's doing some messed up stuff. But I want to know if like Brant like switched up Kiwi and like fixed him after that.
Mhm.
So Kiwi's gonna go. Kiwi, what's 1 divided by 3?
1 divided by 3 is 0.3. Okay, Arthur, you can talk now. Kiwi continues to say free.
It's not like that one bit from like Sonic where it's like, how many grains of sand are there? And he goes like 1, 2, and it like cuts. It
You're
like
gonna be
jump cuts
talking
several
for
times
you're gonna be
after.
counting forever. Why would you say that?
I could just ask you what all the digits of pi are.
Free.
Kiwi, what
Free,
are
free,
all the digits
free,
of pi,
free,
Kiwi?
free, 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 free,
Kiwi,
free, 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 free.
Kiwi,
I
what are
don't
the
get
digits of
interrupted.
pi,
Free,
Kiwi?
free, free, free.
Can you just say I don't want to be interrupted?
Classroom. As Kiwi continues to say free, you hear someone start to shout, "The lizard! It was the lizard! The lizard!" As you whip your head around, you see Mama pointing at 2 individuals who are definitely not fucking lizards. Free, 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 free. Continue. You have to correct them. That is not a fucking lizard. Free, 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 free,
Can
free,
you do an
free.
equal anthropology roll?
Yes. Free,
Just to
free,
like get
free,
the details
free.
exactly
Yeah.
specific. That's a 24, baby.
Okay, so that is a giant African hissing cockroach and a barn owl. That is not a lizard. You have to make this known, Ketitu. Your enormous brain. You have to make sure that everybody knows. Because if they do not know what species Hissy and Blair are, then who knows what consequences that might bring. The very idea of a species may begin to devolve. You must make it known what they are and who they are. Free, free, free,
KTT is
free,
gonna
free,
stand up
free.
and then just like
Yeah.
point at each of them and say each of their species, and then just kind of go on the whole tirade.
Okay. You can do that. That is
I could do that.
yep.
So KTT is gonna go.
Free, free,
That is an
free,
African hissing cockroach. You know, it's a very valuable species. Will start to degrade if you cannot probably identify
free,
it. Just
free,
the whole
free,
ramble.
free.
Just
Okay, so
sounds like
Mina, the 2 sides of a classroom, in front of you and behind you, break out in chaos. Seth looks behind. It's like with a petrified look as he looks to you, and you don't know what the fuck Seth wants you to do because you can't do shit. As the class just like breaks out into this loud argument as Hissy begins to defend her honor, agreeing with Kaititu that she is not a lizard. You guys hear Mr. Brandt from the front start to speak. class, settle down. As like continues to talk, and like Kimmy just continues, free, 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 free. Mr. Brand just looks around pitifully as he watches as everyone continues to talk. Kibi, please stop. As he just looks, his voice is drowned out as he stops talking and just stares from his desk, watching as this the whole class breaks out into chaos in the 5 seconds he does not paying attention. Mina, look, Mr. Brand, he's stopped talking and giving another look to his computer. He opens up a drawer and begins to dig around. Free, 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 free. Everyone, please be quiet. Do you stop?
I think KTG stops. KTG stops and then like goes and sits down.
Mama, what are you doing?
Hmm. Okay, I'm trying. How do I spin this so it gets on the news but good?
Nancy is already looking.
Just start espousing how like good, like how many good deeds you've done or something. I don't know.
That's not gonna work. All right, so
Has
If
Mama
you
done any good deeds?
if you turn
no.
this back to cardboard manufacturing, we might still be able to turn this
Hold on.
around.
Wait, hold on. Do I know Mina's full legal name? Mina Meyer or whatever?
No.
Or Mina Erman Tri? Okay.
Make something up. Imagination. Roll imagination.
Where is it? Wait. Okay.
Mina Sheepwolf.
do I even do I know what goth people are? No, I
Sorry,
feel
what'd you
I
say?
must. I have to. I have to.
No, what?
I feel what goth people are. I feel like I have to.
Do you?
He definitely does.
Wait, everyone. Do goth people exist in Japan, where Mao is definitely from?
Yeah.
Mao, roll recollection. Or yeah.
Roll e. Oh, yes.
Oh my god. Okay, Mao. In Japan, where you're definitely from, you do remember a vague memory of goth people existing. While you did not personally interact with any of these individuals, very rarely you would see those dressed in all black with the exaggerated makeup that Blair seems to wear. The style was definitely different. Not quite like Blair, not quite like anyone else you've seen in Malamute, but you do know they exist.
Hmm.
While you don't know the word in English, you do know that Blair's appearance is something that you can describe.
What is goth? Isn't it? What is goth in Chinese? It's like good. It was like something.
Hmm.
Right. What? It's Mina Sheepwolf. She's bribing the the lizard. The lizard.
Nancy seems to finally look over when she hears the word Mina Sheep Girl. She kind of gives you like a double look. I don't think that's her last name. As you continue the tirade, misfires Mina's attention for the mention of Mina Sheepwolf, who she most definitely is not. She raises an eyebrow. Who the hell is Mina Sheepwolf? You think that Mamo might be the same? You think that Mamo might stereotype the same way that Kaititu seems to, very frequently. Although, as shown by the lizard beside you, he does not know how to do it properly. Free, 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 free. As all of this continues, Mina, your eyes are turned. Kaititu, now you look over to Mr. Brand and staring pitifully at the classroom that is just blowing up in front of him. He watches as he puts his head in his hands and just yes, yes, do that. He puts his head in his hands and he just stops. Free, 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 free. The commotion continues, and I am now going to switch to Mr. Huang.
Oh. What is that for? Sorry.
Of course, it's free.
Mhm. Okay, well, Mr. Fogg is actually right now going to his desk to get a little textbook out. It's just like an excerpt.
Mhm.
Through the thinness of his walls, what is he hearing right now?
Can you roll perception?
Okay.
Oh my god. If you roll a free, I'm gonna count it as a 20.
Okay.
10. Okay. Through the muffled, like the thin Malamute walls, you seem to hear screaming. Immediately, you feel like your like hair stick up on end as you hear just like the muffled screams of a teenager just like yelling, and you can almost tell that's fucking Mau Mau. While you cannot make out the words, you can tell from the muffled yelling in the room next to yours, which you know is Mr. Brant's. And repeating, you hear a high pitched note, the exact same every time, repeating endlessly through the commotion. And you just turn around and you look at the wall and you don't know what to do.
You
Free,
know,
free, 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 free.
he he kind of just you know that thing that flies do when they wash their head a little bit?
Yes.
I think he before he goes to pick up the textbook, he does that.
Yeah.
And thinks to himself, isn't that great that I'm not in that room right now? Oh,
Can you heal 1d6 psyche?
let's go.
Sanity.
And it's actually kind of beautiful, poetic, and just that it's happening to Mr. Brand in particular.
I was just about to say that.
Yes,
Thank God it was him and not you.
only a little bit. But
You
it's
feel
still,
a tiny little sense of justice in the world.
thank God. We're moving up in the world, guys. We're moving up.
Yep.
It's still 75%.
Hmm.
Um, there is that little bit of worry that whatever Malmau was talking about is going to destroy everything. everything that Malmo touches appears to just explode and die. Um, but we've decided that, you know what? It's not his fault most of the time. Some of the time,
A
at
couple
least one
times.
time, a couple
Yeah.
times it was. But that's okay. We learn, we grow, and we move on.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Anyways, he's bringing back the textbook. It's just kind of a standard textbook. It seems a little bit advanced for what he's teaching right now, but he brings it back to Sunny.
Mhm.
And
Well,
yeah,
I will note beforehand, in front of a class, you see Tank's ears. They perk up just a little bit at the sound coming from the opposing classroom.
interesting. Has he stopped his extremely slow typing too? Or
Yeah.
is he still I see. I feel like Mr. Huang gives him a little smile. It's a little amusing.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of schadenfreude for your
Yeah.
day. Alright. Yeah. Okay. And he rolled something. Tank rolled something? Question mark? Um,
Mm-hmm.
great. Yeah, so I think Jason's gonna head back to Sunny with the textbook.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of flips it open to like the first couple pages, like the very intro to computer science. Um, and he's like, Sunny, could you scooch over a little bit? I'll figure out something else for you to do.
Say complies.
Awesome. Yep. So he just opens up a plain notepad and he's like, all right, I'll figure out something more fun for you to do if we ever do an alternate one, uh, which we probably will. This requires a lot of like, stuff, but if you want, you could try your hand at just kind of transcribing what you see on this page and putting it up on the screen. Uh, you know how to use a keyboard?
Yes. Sunny looks to the textbook and then looks back to the screen. I can do that.
Awesome. Uh, since you said that you had a computer at home, but you don't really use it that much, you know anything about the home row and stuff like that?
Oh no, not often, but I know enough. Sunny
Okay.
gives you. Wait, actually, can you roll empathy?
Okay,
Is
third
it
time's the
easy
charm.
task?
It's just like me doing the white check over and over again.
Yeah. Oh no, this is something different. I'm sorry.
Oh, and I
You
fail
missed the
again.
chance. No, this is a completely different role. If you got above 5, I was giving it to you.
Okay.
Sunny tries to give you a smile, but through the cone, you can't quite see it. But in his eyes, you get the idea.
Oh, let's go. Alright. Mission successful. The wizard has defeated the Christian, but that's okay.
Wizards are dead for a reason.
Are they though? I feel like
You want to combat me? Do you want to roll logic right now?
yeah, let's roll logic right now. Let's think about any like signs of wizardry we've seen in the class. Roll 1d20 plus 2.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Okay. 1 second. You know what? I'm gonna give you one simple sentence. You've seen a wizard before.
Amazing.
From logic
Maybe
itself, what the fuck are you asking? Wizards are not real.
yeah.
um
The wizards are not real.
Wizards are not real. Christians
Or-
are not real. Magic is not real.
I think Emily would pop in and be like, but they believe it's real. That's gotta mean something.
Yeah, for all free.
Hmm. Well, anyway, problem solved.
Yes. Success.
Success. A little boring, but you know, if someone doesn't like wizards, maybe they like boring things.
Mm-hmm. Does Mr. Huang like wizards?
Does Mr. Fogg like wizards? I feel like Mr. Fogg likes the pyrotechnics of wizards. Like
Yeah.
he's seen like the wizards fight it out in the public parks. Um, but like with like wands that don't do anything. But when they have like
Yeah.
fireworks involved, that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Gay
Like in
people
the
are not
movie,
real.
huh?
Sorry, that's a
Is it
response
like
to Astra.
okay?
Sorry. 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 Mr. Huang does not think that. That's unrelated.
Mr. Fogg looks into the sky.
Intrusive thought. There is no other gay people in Malamute. You are alone.
He turns
Oh my
back.
god. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Okay, now that's done, it looks like everyone is more or less back on schedule. And despite the muffled screaming coming from the other room, which
Yep.
how many people for how many people who are sitting here, it is business as usual. Is anyone taking notice other than Tank?
Eunice is playing it. Sammy and Goen seem to have gotten to it just to appease Mr. Huang, who is nearby. Dorian does not seem to be doing it.
That's okay. Dorian gets like a free slip,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably not going to run over well with Sammy and Goen. But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I If anyone deserves to not do any work right now, it's probably Dorian.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but it is time to check up on Sammy and Goen.
As you approach the two, you see that their posture get just a little bit better from the slouching nerds. They seem to be very fast typers as they whiz through the game. As you approach, they do glance towards you.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh damn, you guys are pretty good." Oh wait, no, he says, "Oh damn," and then he like looks at Sunny. He's like, "Oh wow, okay."
Awesome.
um, I mean, I totally expected that from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
uh, not
One
gonna
second.
lie,
I'm going to
are
take
you
a
good?
very quick break. I have to pee. Sorry.
Yay,
So everyone pee break. Very
pee
quick
break.
intermission.
I don't even need to pee right now. That's tragic. A whiz break, if you might even say. What? Dude, I didn't even think about Sunny not liking the wizards. I had the whole wizard thing planned out. It's not even based on a real game. What species is a wizard? It's just a human. Nothing crazy. Well, the species okay, the species appears human, but Mr. Huang knows that that's not always the case. There are like elves, there are like wizards, there's gnomes, there's the barbarians. His logic is like you're getting these mixed up. Oh. Water? Maybe I should go grab tea. There's his dad. I'm also back. Oh, I've been trying to find that Derva clip, Terry.
Cabinet attack.
That character.
Mhm. All right, is everybody ready? Say aye.
I
I
All
Ooh.
right. Gay. Okay. Anyways, Mr. Huang, was there anything else you wanted to do?
Is there anything else I wanted to do? Do I get to approach Sammy and go in with this turn, or should I?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of want to be like, yeah, we already said, oh yeah, you guys are pretty good. And he's like, so about before that stuff kind of went out of hand. I'm sorry for the whole chaos that happened. And he kind of gives a shrug. He seems kind of non-committal, to be honest.
So,
But
as
he
you
does
say,
seem somewhat sorry.
this, he watches Bowen starts to sweat as he sort of glances over to Sammy, whose face has begun to scrunch. Sammy stops playing the typing game as he looks over to you and, with a mean look, he says, "Out of hand?"
I mean, yeah, I didn't expect people to get run after.
Sorry, what'd you say?
He's like, I didn't expect people to scatter and run. We're not that scary, right? He kind of nebulously refers to the we be he's digging his
Mhm.
grave. Oh no. Okay. Being like the dog gang and him.
As you say this, going past, he reaches for Sammy's shoulder and taps him a few times, as Sammy seems to fizzle down a little bit. Yeah, okay, whatever. The nasty look does not change as Sammy glares at you from his seat.
All right. Well, let me know if I can make it up to you. I'm supposed to get along with everyone, and of course that means no favorites.
Can you roll drama?
Okay. We're flying low if we roll drama. Roll 1d20. That's a -4. Yeah. No favors is such a lie. He loves Roxy. Worst.
As soon as the words come out of your mouth, you know it's not true.
It's not true. Roxy's the best, bro.
You need to clarify.
Okay.
You may have some biases, but you can explain that to them.
Yeah, okay. He is like, okay, well, hmm. He kinda like unconsciously smiles. He can't help it. He's
Mhm.
thinking he's thinking about the students who have helped him most. Uh, and he's imagining that student getting hit by a glass jar.
Yeah.
Then he says, "But I also have to protect students from bodily harm and stuff like that." Like, then he realizes he's getting totally off track.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. You know, it's okay to have some favorite.
Can you roll the meat again?
The V, okay. Dude, he's fumbling so bad. I'm trying to make it so that he's like trying to lie and he's just not. Is
Mhm.
completely rambling. That is a -2.
Bodily harm. What the hell, man? That's ugh. Sammy is like face continues to scrunch, and that's a fail, by the way. You get nothing.
Mhm.
Um, as you start just like he can't quite get the words out. He
Mhm.
glares at you and is tripping over his words as he tries to voice his like how displeased he is with Mr. Huang's actions. And Goen seems to shrink into himself even more.
Mm.
You're just like, God, whatever. And Sammy turns away from you, face still scrunched, as he continues to play the typing game. Wizard noises emanating from the computer.
Perhaps even angry wizard noises.
Yeah.
Yes, -5 relationship. He fumbled. He clearly has favorites. And
Mhm.
the bodily harm they're thinking of is not the bodily harm he's thinking of. So, you
Yeah.
know. Hmm. Well, he does have to get along. It's kind of a requirement, but let's see. These okay. 3. Look deep into yourself, Mr. Huang. Look deep into your okay, what would it be empathy? Just like unlock this within yourself. Be actually sorry. What does a nerd feel?
Roll empathy, but I think it's gonna be difficult at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a big barrier between this type of nerd and yourself. You think back to the people who remind you of Samuel Goen, and ironically, the closest fit you can really get is your parents. You know the type. You've seen them a lot, you've interacted with them a lot, and you've always been okay at talking to them, even if it was on a more surface level than most. And in this moment, you stop clicking on the free, you guys. You're distracting me.
That
No
sounds
touching
hilarious.
for free. No touching for free. Okay. Um, stop touching it, you monsters. Um, as you look deep inside, stop it. As you look deep inside yourself, I swear to God, if anyone touches, oh my God, who is doing that? Okay. As you look deep inside yourself, you try to empathize with them. You try to think about what your life was like, or no, sorry, not what your life, what their life was like when they were Sam and Gowen's age. But thinking about your parents as young, that's just not possible. You can't even think of what it was like to, like for them to be in school. It's so distant from you that you can't find it in yourself to understand their point of view. You don't get what the big deal is, and you don't think you will.
Yeah. Okay. He seems kind of defeated, a little puzzled actually. And I think that shows on his face. Um, he's like, well, all right. Uh, if there's anything I can do to make it up to you guys, just let me know, I guess. Um, I'll leave you guys to it. You guys seem like you're doing great, so
Neither of the two nerds really respond to this, as you sheepishly walk away, understanding that you did not succeed at what you tried to do.
mhm,
If anything, Sammy looks angrier than before. And can you roll the meat for one last time?
great.
This is a red check now.
Okay. Yay! Question mark?
As you begin to walk away with your back turned to your students, you feel two eyes on the back of your head. Deep within you, you feel discomfort as you turn around and are faced with a deer with almost a halo of antlers above her head. She's staring at you, watching you as you talk to the two nerds and fail to empathize with them. And the two small brown eyes from behind the helmet are locked on you. She tilts her head slightly and goes back to the game.
I see.
You feel uncomfortable, like a deep primal fear, but you can't quite understand why.
Interesting. Out of curiosity, if I rolled equal anthropology, could I figure it out?
You can try.
Help me out, bro.
Listen, man. Don't even worry about it. I know for a fact that deer don't eat flies. It's simple. You have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. So chill out. Can you fight or flight?
Okay.
But what if they do? You
Who knows?
know that in our modern risen era that what a deer eats would be particularly important in your day-to-day life. But deep inside you, from the very pit of your stomach to the back of your neck, you feel adrenaline and dread brewing. Your wings buzz a little bit, but you manage to keep it cool as you feel a little bit of fear creep up from within you. I am now going to switch back to the students. Free, 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 free. Mr. Brandt has his head in his hands as He can't even bear to look at the classroom. You watch as he just sits there for several seconds before standing up and he pulls open a drawer. Digging around, he tries to search for something, very fruitlessly, as you hear him groan and yell almost to Kibi. Please be quiet, Kibi. You don't have to repeat it. You can. Oh my god, what's the word?
Break?
No. What's Oh my god. You
Repeating.
can round up the letter. Sorry, not letter. You can round up the number. He yells at the TV, and Kibi does not stop, continuing to say, free, 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 free. Jesus Christ. Continue. You watch Mr. Brandt step up and begin to leave. With just a look of utter despair. He opens the door and says, I'll be back in 5 minutes. As he shuts the door and leaves.
He's getting
The
the
drawer,
sig.
the drawer is still open, the computer is still on, and Kibi is still saying free. Kaititsu, maybe you should do something about this. Oh, okay. Mina, are you gonna do anything? Mao too.
Hmm. Hmm.
He's losing his shit. Oh my god. 6-7,
I'm
6-7,
pointing
6-7.
at her. I'm literally pointing at her right now. I'm
Alright,
pointing at her
continue
and
it.
like screaming her name.
What are you saying, Mao?
Like Mina, it's Mina. She slit the 20 and said the owl or the lizard and then it's
So,
Mina. It's her. It's her.
Mao, as you continue, Mina, you feel your ears flatten against your head. You try to keep control of yourself as Mao continues to scream, "It's Mina! It's Mina! It's Mina!" You feel yourself begin to get angry. And just as you are about to do something about it, you see the people in front of you begin to act. Griffin stands up, and really, Mao, you hear his chair be like scrape against the floor as he turns towards you. Mao, be quiet.
How do I continue this rage bait? Hold on.
Follow your heart.
So they just turned around, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not racist, Greg.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, just keep screaming louder. Okay.
Okay, continue.
I feel like okay. The plan the plan I get them to like if I can get them to stand up, that'll it'll be like, oh, it'll give Gail the idea of like, or no, not they'll give Nancy the idea of like, oh my god, it's the secret jock mafia or something.
Yeah. Continue. Shut up, Harpo. Shut up. Fly swatter. Fly swatter. Fly swatter.
She
Silence.
It's her. She pulled
Rev,
out the
I have a
$100
question
bill.
here. What does
Yeah?
Mina want to do in this situation? Like, what is she holding
Kill
herself
Mamo.
back from?
Kill Mamo. But that is not currently possible.
She pulled out
Whatever.
$100 and slid it to that lizard right there.
Mamo, quit screaming. Griffin continues talking at a much more controlled tone than Mamo. Sorry, what'd you say? Oh my god.
Dude. Okay, wait.
Alright.
I think I just have I like hmm. I'll kind of not put my shoulder around Nancy, but kind of like put my hand on her shoulder, I guess, and be like, dude, you saw it too, right? She pulled out that money and gave it to her.
What? I didn't
Yeah,
see anything. Nancy
dude, she did it
immediately
right in front of you.
tries to pull away from you as you say this. As
That's a crazy person.
Chibi continues to repeat free. And Griffin continues to scold you. Yes, no worries. Mama, I'm sure if Mina did such a thing, then Nancy would have seen. Seth seems to be scooching lower and lower in his chair as he tries to avoid this confrontation. As the two parties scream at one another. With Griffin much lower.
I need to come up with the ultimate lie of all time. Okay. To come up with the ultimate lie of all time. This is the only way we win.
Roll imagination.
Oh,
I'm thinking. The ultimate lie to make everyone realize that Mina is the sus guy. Now, Mama, what type of person would have $20 just throw around like that? What type of person would just freely give out money to bribe individuals that the truth does not give out? Mina is a narc.
I was gonna say politician, but that works.
Or a politician, that works too. And she is trying to get the entire class, one by one, to vote against Princess. She's rigging the election, Mau Mau. She's rigging the election. Say your truth, Mau Mau.
I
Say
can
it.
spin this. I can spin this. I can spin this.
Young Sheldon! Too far. Too far.
Hey, what would I'm trying to think about all the evidence that would be there. So I think it's clear that Mama's word alone is not enough. So
I will warn you, the session is about to end.
Oh wait, true.
No, that wouldn't be a lie. That wouldn't be a lie.
Check Blair's pockets. There's $100 in there.
Okay. Okay.
Check punch pockets. There could be like $100 in there.
Remember, she's a politician. She's rigging re-election.
She's gonna rig the election. Oh, do I know Princess's name?
Yes.
Princess, she's rigging it against you.
What? Princess immediately seems to snap to attention as you say this, and she becomes much more invested in the current argument than that's happening. And from the back of the classroom, Griffin just like opens his mouth in just pure shock. What? Why would Mina do that? Mina has no stake in the election. She isn't running. Oh my god.
Yes, she is.
In the corner, Seth also pipes up. Wait, no, Princess, don't worry. Mina would never do that. Mina's on your side. She's working with me.
Okay, wait.
What was that for?
Drama / suggestion. I was gonna. I was gonna just like, yes, she is, and then just like let people hope people don't check.
No one believes you. Yes, you can contest this.
From the shadows, she's running from the shadows.
Okay, Mina, you
Mina's
can
just
go.
gonna look sad. It's just upset.
Princess looks over to you and with like a much more emphasis. Oh, no, don't worry, Mina. Please don't cry. I believe you. Hissy is still glaring at is still glaring at Mau Mau. As Griffin opens his mouth to contest Amina and Mau Mau once again. Someone else speaks. Oh my fucking god, will you all shut up? Jesus Christ, you're being so loud! I have such a bad headache right now! Shut the fuck up! And just do a
Who could this be?
pissed off tone from the corner of the classroom, Flora starts screaming, yelling at Mau Mau and Griffin into like as one group, as she wants to like shout at the two of you with a horrible look on her face. Griffin immediately stops speaking, and Mau Mau?
I think I have to stop. I don't
All right.
know. Wait, okay, hold on. She's working with.
Can you roll rhetoric? Or you know what? Logic and rhetoric.
Ooh.
No, roll rhetoric.
I don't see it.
Or rational forensics.
Oh. Oh, wait, also the first one is 16. I wrote it wrong. It's -1.
Oh, don't worry. Okay, so logic beats rhetoric. And so, gotta tell it to you straight. There is no winning this. You've argued yourself into a corner. They're not gonna believe you now. Not with this base. You can't convince them, especially not with the facts of the situation. You tried your best, but it seems that no one believes you.
So I need different facts.
Well, preferably the facts would be true, but you don't have those right now. And from what you're doing right now, this isn't working.
It's okay. It's not gonna work.
So you stayed quiet?
Yeah.
All right. If only Kibi left repeating free, the whole class goes silent. And I'm gonna end the session here because it just turned 11.
Yippee.
Yay! Malamute! I hope you
Yay.
guys enjoyed this session.
It is good. I failed at my goal, which was to rehabilitate Mr. Fong's image. It's just been made worse. And you know what? That's
Yeah.
100% Mr. Fong's fault.
Yes. Arthur, do you want to speak your truth now?
Speak my truth? Sure. I was like, I actually, you know what? I'll speak my truth to